The year is 2025. The remnants of Trump's presidency still linger, a bitter aftertaste of a nation divided. His immigration policies, a tangled web of executive orders and legal battles, continue to cast a long shadow over America. From the Muslim ban to the border wall, Trump's rhetoric and actions have left an indelible mark on the nation's soul. Trump's assault on the judiciary, his blatant disregard for court rulings, has further eroded public trust in the very institutions meant to uphold justice. His administration has treated the legal system as an inconvenience, an obstacle to be circumvented in the pursuit of its nativist agenda. The consequences of this assault on the rule of law are far-reaching. It has created a climate of fear and uncertainty, particularly for immigrant communities who are left vulnerable to exploitation and abuse. The very fabric of American democracy, its commitment to equality and justice for all, is being tested. The courts have become a battleground, a last line of defense against the excesses of executive power. Judge James Robart, known for his willingness to prosecute Trump officials violating his orders, has highlighted the court case of State of Washington versus Trump. But even as judges push back against some of the administration's most egregious policies, the damage has already been done. Enter Project 2025, a chilling blueprint for a future where immigrants are no longer welcome in America. Conceived in the shadowy corners of right-wing think tanks, this insidious plan aims to dismantle the very infrastructure of immigrant rights. Project 2025 is not just about building walls and deporting the undocumented, it's about dismantling the legal pathways to citizenship, making it nearly impossible for immigrants to come to America legally. It's about creating a climate of fear and suspicion, where every immigrant is seen as a potential threat. This is not hyperbole, this is the reality we face. The Trump administration in its waning days has laid the groundwork for a future where the American dream is no longer accessible to those who were not born here. And who suffers the most? As always, it is the most vulnerable among us. Black and brown communities, refugees fleeing violence and persecution, and those seeking a better life for themselves and their families. The stories are legion, each more heartbreaking than the last. ICE agents, emboldened by the administration's rhetoric, have become a constant presence in immigrant communities. Raids on homes and workplaces have become commonplace, tearing families apart and spreading fear like wildfire. The cruelty is often breathtaking. ICE agents dressed in tactical gear and armed to the teeth, bursting into homes in the dead of night, terrorizing families and separating children from their parents, all in the name of law and order. The irony, of course, is lost on them. Local police departments, once seen as protectors, have become complicit in this reign of terror, collaborating with ICE, sharing information, and participating in raids. This erosion of trust between law enforcement and the communities they serve has had devastating consequences. The message is clear. You are not welcome here. You are not safe here. But amidst the darkness, there is hope. Across the country, people are rising up to resist these unjust policies. From sanctuary cities to legal challenges, a growing movement is fighting back against the forces of hate and division. This is not just about immigration, it's about the very soul of America. It's about who we are as a nation and what we stand for. Will we succumb to fear and division, or will we embrace our shared humanity and fight for a more just and equitable future? The answer is clear. We must resist, we must organize, we must fight for justice and equality for all. We must never forget that America's strength lies in its diversity, in its willingness to welcome those from all walks of life. This is our legacy, this is our fight. Get involved, stay informed, speak out against injustice. The future of our nation depends on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to be notified for new videos.